Hello boys, welcome back to another live stream. I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm just gonna put a bit of Fallout, find out what I need to do, what I need to grab. We're not over encumbered.
Warrior $25 card and Warrior got one from over there and over where you're at. Gave it to him. And I told him, I said, don't even use it right now. Just wait until next week when the thing comes out. There's no use. He's just gonna play their game anyways, you know. Yeah. So I said, don't even waste it right now. Use it when you can get, because he's been on a bad schedule for the last 6 months. So he bought when he ran out, then he bought it when he had some money, like in the middle of the month. So it's off his pay time, you know. So I said, just use it when you get towards when you have your money. That way, every month you'll have it. It'll be running out, and you'll have your money. Yeah, it's a good idea. So, yeah, instead of fighting for 2 weeks to come up with it.
So he's launched a nuke on the Queen. Oh, that's a really good opening. And then we're going to swap servers because this server just had a beast of burden, and nothing spawned. This fat server.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike.
Yeah, Beast of Burden's been broken all day. I did it once earlier. I went there and all the doors were open. There was no doors on anything. It told us that we needed to put the explosive on the doors, but there was no doors.
Yeah.
So Beast of Burden's been broken. I did it this morning before I went and shoveled and I came back. But I've been having power outages too. Not for a long time. Just like maybe a minute they go out and they come back on again. But it's happened like 8 or 9 times. Just enough to turn the internet off and have to wait for it to reset and then fucking rebuild the database and the PlayStation, the whole 9 yards. It got turned off the wrong way, and so I'm not gonna do much today until the storm lights up.
Have a look at my base. I've done it lovely. I'm just trying to work out what light setting to have it on, because I've got the lights you can change colours, and I've not quite got the colour I want. But it's come out much better. I've had to put in fucking arrows everywhere for people to.
I will look at it tomorrow, definitely. Today I have to get my dailies done, and I'm hoping I get them done before the power goes out, because I have 50-mile-an-hour gusts.
Yeah.
There's 50-mile-an-hour gusts out there right now too, so up the lake. Not all the time, but you know, up to 50 mile an hour.
Yeah.
It's not cold though. I'd say it's, well, you wouldn't know what the temperature is. 30 degrees Fahrenheit, just under freezing, but
yeah,
it doesn't seem that, you know, it gets below zero here, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I can't tell you what that is in your neck of the woods, but I think
the normal thing is double it and add 18, or you know. So if we were, so double it and add 18. So or
double it and add 18. By doubling that 18, that would put it at.
If you're 0, right? You're 0. If your 0 would be, hold on. No, our 0 would be.
It's R32.
It's
R32 degrees. Yeah, 32 degrees is freezing here. What's freezing there?
Yeah.
What is freezing? The temperature of freezing there?
0.
What it is now, so yeah, it's about 30 degrees here right now. So I don't know, that makes you at -2.
Ooh.
Does that sound right?
Yeah, it sounds about that. Yeah.
So, yeah.
It has been over the last week here. It's been in the mornings it's been -8.
Okay.
Here.
Is that cold?
-8, well, -8 for us is cold. -8 is ice on the roads all over.
Yeah, there's ice in the roads here. But, you know, it ain't as cold as it gets. Sometimes we'll drop, on our scale, we'll drop, the last year got down to 23 below. So, 23 below, you add another 32 on that. What is that? Minus 55 for you. If our dealings are right. That's as cold as it got last year.
I'm gonna have to look it up on my phone and understand it, because I think I'm getting it wrong somewhere.
Well, I'll tell you this much: our school districts right here, right? They'll close the doors at -20. The kids don't go to school when it's -20 out. That's a day off for them. It's just too cold to run buses, and you know, something goes wrong, you're not at home, it's not good. So that's brutally cold. That's when I have a space heater in front of my thermostat, so my furnace isn't running all day long. It's not terrible now, but they're calling for record snowfalls this year.
Right. It's not so for me. It's not. We don't get heavy snow here when we're here. So for me, it's not the snow. It's the ice. It's what's hiding. You know.
They said that this year is a prediction is this could be the worst winter on record because of past studies. Right. Every time that we've had a really bad winter around the world, where it's been really bad winter, it's been the oceans have been warm. You know.
Yeah.
Well, this year the oceans are the warmest they've ever been in recorded history.
Okay, so that's not, yeah.
So and then it's
more evaporation.
Yeah, the jet streams are the jet streams are
yeah.
acting funny and shit like that, and it's gonna throw a bunch of mixed. They're saying like droughts down in Texas area and stuff like that, and then just heavy snowfall from like Chicago up through Canada. You know, so that's. Anything north of the equator is probably going to get hit with snow and ice. Anything south of the equator, right around the equator, it's going to just get dry. But we'll see. Very unpredictable, they say.
Yeah.
That's coming from a meteorologist. That's coming from a meteorologist. It's very unpredictable. Then people can be wrong 90% of the time and still have a job.
Yeah.
Anyways, go ahead.
I was gonna say, how is it, you know, in the end with your daughter?
Let's not talk about that. Yeah, that's it. It went better than expected. I'll say this much, it went better than expected. But I'll tell you the truth. I walked down the stairs one time. I looked at her and I said, "So how you doing?" She said, "I'm doing good, I got a job." And I said, "Good." I went in the kitchen, I got my coffee, I went upstairs and never seen her or said another word to her all weekend. just listened and tried to keep the peace and kept my granddaughter, you know, kind of calm, trying to keep her from flipping out and shit.
Well, that's all that matters, really, isn't it? That was it.
Well, that's what it was more so about. I was mad a couple times and I didn't say nothing to her. So I knew it was starting to bring the argument. So, you know, I just told Jalen, just, you know, don't worry about it. Your mom's just being mom. Just calm down, you'll be okay. You know, it's not the worst you've seen. I just wanted to change. I said, we all wanted to change, but only she can decide that. So, yeah, it's hard talking to an 11-year-old about that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And then my daughter gets mad at her, at her daughter, for being mad. Well, why don't you want to talk to me? Well, I haven't seen you in a year. You know, you've been in jail for a year. you should understand what the kid's going through, you know. Not just on your mother, just look at me and I'm talking to you. I really don't think she needs to right now, you know. Better have her anger, or she's gonna be angry at you the rest of your life. Well, she's probably gonna be anyways. But you know, she loves her mom. She does do that. But she says to me, "Yeah, Grandpa, every time I get by my mom, all I do is I get angry and I want to yell and scream." Yeah. Says, well, you know, maybe the two of you need to go to a counselor. Maybe you need to do that. Maybe she needs to get it out, you know. But there needs to be a mediator. There needs to be a mediator. There needs to be a mediator, and there needs to be somebody to shut my daughter up from swearing and snapping back, or you know, doing something stupider. Yeah. Put it this way, I didn't from the look on her face and everything else, it's just like it has been every time. She's doing good right now. But yeah, she's got to make it through a couple of hurdles, and once she gets through the hurdles, it gets better. But she's never made it through a couple of hurdles. So I've seen it this good before, and it all fall apart several times. So. Yeah, and she's not moving up. She didn't move up here near her kids, so that proves me right there. She chose to stay where she is because they told her that
but our actions don't give the best.
She's far enough away from relatives and family. She's far enough away from relatives and friends that, you know, will tell her, hey, you know, you shouldn't be doing that, or hey, what are you doing, you know. No one sees what she's doing, so all they hear is her Facebook stuff. That's it. Look, it's a good idea. Yeah, give me 6 months.
This group is quite good because they went, what do people need? And I went, well, you know what, I could do with a few queens. And they're like, why? I said, because Double XP starts tomorrow. And they get those queens together up. So they started launching queen. It's a nice little group. So it's nice and relaxing.
Got a hell of a day tomorrow. I got it.
Yeah, we're sitting there.
Got all the snow.
Yeah.
The snow is broken. And then I got to cook Thanksgiving dinner.
Thanksgiving. Okay.
Yeah, I gotta cook a big turkey tomorrow and make mashed potatoes and gravy.
What date is Thanksgiving on? What date is it? Is it around?
It's always the last Thursday of the month of November. It's always the last Thursday. I don't know why it's the last Thursday, but it's always on a Thursday. So it fluctuates, you know, the last Thursday of the month is what it usually is. So.
Yeah. See, Thanksgiving, as an English person, it means nothing to me because if we don't have anything similar.
Understood. And it's a big joke here. It's a big joke here too, because you know, once you're taught. When I was taught in grade school, that you know, it was the settlers and the Indians coming together, and you know this and that. Yeah, well, I found out it was a lot more rough than that. It was the settlers and the Indians coming. It was the settlers having the feast, and the Indians were basically their slaves at the time. Yeah, none of them were really sitting at the table eating. Couple were, but they were big chiefs. But all the other ones were serving the food and cleaning up the messes and doing all that shit. So, if you ever looked up the real story of Thanksgiving, it's actually pretty gruesome. It was pretty gruesome. Yeah. The truth about a lot of what we're told when we're kids is, you know, because the truth is, stories are written by the winners all the time, so you know, you only get one side of the story a lot of times. Yeah,
there's always bias in every story. Yeah,
but even general knowledge, like you know, dinosaurs. I always thought they were all scaly and and green. Comes out they most of them were feathered. And then this stuff about fossil fuels and shit like that. We're running low on fuel. I learned a couple of years ago that the Earth produces its own fuels. It produces its own oil.
You know what? I couldn't believe it. We had our budget today. So we have a budget every 6 months, is where they say things are going to increase and things are going to be reduced and whatever, you know, right? But you know, they're trying to make people go green, right? With the cars, fossil fuel, right? We're you know, as a country, by I think it was 2030, and then I think they've moved it to 2035. You won't be able to sell any new petrol or diesel-based vehicles.
Yeah, that's coming. That's coming pretty quick.
Yeah, right.
If Trump wouldn't have been in the office right here, if Trump wouldn't be in the office right now, if a Democrat had been in the office, we would have been really pushing the green thing.
Yeah.
So,
but you know what they're doing, right? They because like the tax on a car, on a green car, is literally zero, right? Because it's based on your, you know, on your effect. Our car tax is based on the size of your engine and how much pollution it puts out. So the electric one's zero, right? But now, from next year, they're going to put a charge, right? And the charge is going to be based on the mileage you do. So for every mile, if you've got a hybrid,
in your car, what's it going to cost you?
I know. So right, if it's a hybrid, so if it's half petrol or half diesel and half electric, right, they're going to charge you a tax of a year of 1.5 pence per mile. If it's electric, it's 3 pence a mile.
Well, what is that
so if you,
in American dollars?
Right. Well, all right. Imagine them charging you. For every mile you go in an electric car, they charge you 2 cents.
Oh well.
You know what I mean? Or 2.5 cents. It would be
yeah. It doesn't sound like much, but it really adds up quick.
Right, but when you do 20,000 miles in a year, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's like. Yeah, but on average, UK's a smaller country, so on average, people do between 10 and 20,000 miles, depending on if they're a country driver or, you know. On my average, when I was living in London, was about 10,000. When I moved out of London, it went up to about 18,000, you know. So 18,000, you know, at 3.5 pence a mile. That's stupid. That's stupid tax, because you know it's mad. So, and that's starting off now before all of the cars have to be electric. You give it, by the time the cars become all electric, it's going to be fucking 5-10 pence a mile. You might as well fucking not drive.
No, they'll probably end up changing that. It probably won't work out that way. Because the thing I see that's the flaw in that one, it is penalizing the people that use their cars.
Yes.
Why?
And a lot of people that use it, if you're not in a populated zone, as in a city or a town, and your job is not in that location, you have to drive. You know, you can't do public transport. Because if I want, where I am now, right? If I wanted to go into town, the bus is every hour.
But then again, you're paying for gas, so the more you drive, the more gas you use. So I see their philosophy on it too, but they're charging you 2 cents a mile. What's it cost for petrol a mile? You know? How much petrol do you use a mile?
It works out, yeah, on the cars that I use, it works out between 8 and 10 pence a mile.
So it's actually been a little better still.
Yeah, but then on top of that, you still pay car tax as well.
Yeah, but you know,
it's just weird.
Money somehow.
And the big news made me laugh. The big one, right? They've cut it so right. Like they've done it so. There used to be a cap on how, you know, if you don't get every child gets money from the government, right? A basic amount to help feed and clothe them, right? Say it's £50 a week, right? Now that was capped at 2 per family, so they've taken that away so that you can have as many kids as you want, and you'll get 50 quid a week for each of them.
Yeah, no, my friend, I get £600 just for one, you know.
Wow.
If you
right? And I think that's crazy because some people just when it was like that before, some people just had fucking armies of families just so they can get huge income.
Yeah, there's
There's more
apostolic
family.
Lutherans around. We got apostolic Lutherans around here. Some of them have upwards of 18 children, 19 children.
Yeah. And you imagine you've got 18 children, right? Imagine you've got you've got even a dozen children, right? That's £600 coming into your household each month, right? From the government, straight away, right? And it's like really you're promoting them to have children because they don't think of it as right, because the bigger family you get, the more age you're going to get. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because that's the basic, because then they get free, you know, if you're a big family, that means you come under the poor thing, so you get free school dinners and free meals, you get free, so it to me it's like, it's crazy. What the hell are they doing? What on earth are they doing? And the big thing was, this is how crap our budget was, the big thing was, they are now putting a sugar tax on milkshakes. It's like, wow. That was their big tax hike. Any milk drink with sugar in it, they're going to charge you sugar tax. That's how
6%. We get a 6% sales tax on everything except for food. There's no tax on food.
There's right over here the tax is based on if it's a necessity, if it's not, if it's deemed as not a necessity, if it's deemed as a luxury like biscuits and cakes and whatever, there's a tax on it. If it's produce to eat, vegetables, meats, things, there's no tax on it.
Yeah, the only thing they tax here food-wise is prepared food, like McDonald's and shit like that. You know, things that are already heated and ready to go. Yeah.
Yeah. But food, yeah. So anything that's unhealthy for you is taxed, basically.
You're right.
You know, in other words, the stuff that people would normally buy because they go, yeah. You know, it's like even today we went out. It was my mum's birthday today, right? We went out. We both slept in late, and she was on the phone to people. And we went out about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we went. She wanted to get a new dog coat for the dog, right? Because it's starting to get nippy. So we went to a place where you can take the dog in and try on the coats, sort of thing, right? And then she go like, do you want to go walk along the river or walk along? Go. We're going to go to the coast, but it was too late. It was 3 o'clock in the afternoon. By the time you get there, it's 4 o'clock and it's dark. You know. So we ended up going to a local park, and on the way there, my mum goes, "Do you want McDonald's?" And I'm like, "No, not really." She goes, "Well, I want to go to the toilet, so we'll get McDonald's."
Encrypted kicked out.
That's where the downfall of my mum's good eating comes in. She's out and about and she wants to go to the toilet. She goes McDonald's. So
I didn't see across the street. White, solid white.
wow. It did snow the other day here, but only a light sprinkling and that, which is unusual for this time of year.
Yeah,
but the funny thing is,
we had 3 inches and it melted, and then we, a couple times. But
the funny thing
at
is,
7 o'clock last night. Go ahead, I'll let you talk.
Up until about a week and a half ago, it's been really mild. The summer was mild. Yeah. There was nothing spectacular about the summer. It wasn't really hot, but it wasn't, there wasn't shitty. I mean, and out in the garden, Mum had plants and bulbs and everything that are meant to start blooming in March, and they started blooming about a month ago. And now they're all dead because it's got cold.
Yeah, last night here, 7 o'clock last night, it was green grass and rain. Because everything had melted with that warm weather we had. And then I woke up this morning and we got 2.5 feet of snow on the ground and drifting.
Yeah.
Heavy wet shit too. I mean, heavy.
I must admit, when I drove in America, when I drove that trip from wherever to wherever, right, you could see the snow going across the ground. It's the first time I've actually seen the snow moving on the ground. You know what I mean? It's so, as it was coming down, it was you could see it, and I was like, "Fuck! This is weather."
Continuing search.
Drug running just died.
Continuing search for fugitive.
Activate these things already.
Where is it? There it is. Get that chainsaw on.
And it is costing the possible.
Yeah, he took 2 steps, turned around, came right back in. These dogs are always one of them, boy. When they out there running around, steps in, took 2 steps out the door, turned around, come back in. You would have none of it.
You always get people that run straight up to the Zeus, watch them down. It explodes. Yeah, so I had this thing today, right? I fill out my mum's birthday card, right? And I was like, oh, my mum's 70, right? I was like, oh god. And then it was like, oh shit. I'm her oldest son and I'm only 16 years behind her. Shit!
Well, I'm 16 behind my mom, too.
It's like, oh my god, I'm gonna, you know, so that means in 16 years I'm gonna be 70. Shut the fuck up.
Shut up now, I'm a couple years older than you. 56 right now, so yeah, in 16 years I'll be friggin' 72.
You should get your dailies done nice and quick today, they were quite easy.
Yeah, as we were talking earlier, I finished them.
Oh, cool. Right. But that means come and have a look at my camp. It looks fucking great.
I said I'd do it tomorrow, but I'll do it right now. So tired.
And then I'm going to get off soon as well. I'm trying not to stay on past about 12 for midnight. So
I got my truck this morning, and I drive 3 miles down the road to get gas for the snowblower. So that trip was horrendous. It took me almost an hour to go 3 miles down the road and get gas, and turn around and come back. The roads weren't plowed. Yeah, the roads weren't plowed. There was a foot of snow on the roads. It was just slipping and sliding everywhere. And I was in 4-wheel drive too. I was the only one on the road. It was crazy. So I get back home. Throttle cable's busted on the snowboard, so I fixed that. Poured the gas in it, and for some reason the son of a bitch will not start. So I had to bust out the old scoop, which is basically just a big push shovel.
Yeah, another one. Yeah.
Yeah, so I had a scoop, but all I got was the plow bank. That when the plow came through the side road here, put about a 5-foot snow bank on him.
Looks like it might rain later.
My driveway at the end. So I had
Looks
to
like it
shovel
might
through
rain
that.
later.
It was like iron.
The blood
I
eagles
mean,
are
shit.
dangerous.
Every snow scoop probably weighed a couple hundred pounds.
Yeah.
It was heavy.
The only place I saw snow piled high was we were driving. It's funny, we were in California and we were driving and we went to this. We were just driving along and we just saw this sign for something that said this place that said 3 lakes, And I've looked at Anna, and Anna's looked at me. She's gone, what? And I said, do you fancy seeing where that is? And she's gone, yeah. So we turned round and we've gone down this road, and this road's gone from like a proper road all of a sudden to a gravelly, pathy road. And we thought, should we follow it? Yeah, let's follow it unless it gets dangerous. Yeah. And we came out, and it was like there was this mountain in front of us, and it's like somebody had cut half the mountain away. So it was like a sheer.
Where am I going now?
And literally where it was, we parked up and we looking at the car park, looking at where we were in, and it was literally like 10-12 foot of snow around us, like literally it's like where they cut it. You know, it was just high. The car, I took a picture of it, and there's the car, and the snow next to it is about 3 times the height of the car.
Oh yeah. Every year a bunch of driveways are done like that. I had like almost 12-foot high snowbanks last year. That's my driveway. Yeah, every inch of it. Am I going up or am I going down?
Go down. I've done the arrows here. Look, I've turned those shiny arrows.
I just you want me to do first. Yesterday I got
yeah, so go down, have a look. I've kept down is really simple, but look, I put big arrows for fucking people to see. So nice simple room.
There's no power to the air.
And then you click the bottom of the symptomatic, you go down to the next room. I've got to sort out the lighting, that it's a bit too dark.
You didn't have power in here yet. There's no power in here.
There is power in there.
No, there's not. The lights ain't on. The lights will be on. They're backwards.
They're backward, yeah. They're backward. One is, I've got to change the sticking out of it, so it's just lit up. Somebody's turned it off.
Yeah, it turned it on. It was off.
Yeah, so that's it. That's the lighting. That's all the lighting you need. And they work backwards because it's the reflection. It works well. So you click the bottom of this one, and you go down to the next floor. Next floor's completely different lit. Yeah. I lit this up with the Quintino lights.
Did a nice job with this floor. Every time I put this floor down, for some reason, it likes one piece likes to snap out of place all the time. Every time I come back, I'll fix it, and I'll come back up to a save, and it'll be back the way it was.
And then you head back up top. Right, look at the follow the arrows to get back up. Yes, I've put the arrows so people don't go, what the fuck? And then go to the exit zone, the one that goes up when you get up to the top. That one's kind of tricky to get to, that one, because it has to be the symptomatic had to be a bit more sticky outy so it could get up to the top. So you've got to aim for the one above it. That's
a little bit more sticky outy. A cool way of putting it. A little more sticky outy.
But I've done the top room. The top room looks good. I'm happy. You'll like the TV in the top room. I promise you will like the TV in the top room.
Jesus Christ.
The TV in the kitchen have come out fucking lovely. It's that alien door.
Nice job.
That alien door. And look at the kitchen on the other side. And look at the way it glows with the lights. I've used the lights so you can change colour of. And I've connected them up to the thing so you can change it so it gives a different effect whichever colour you do. But it glows.
It glows. Very nice. I like how you did the other
But
side too.
That's that futuristic doorway. And it's
Yeah,
the
I can
exact
see that. I can see that.
it's the exact size of the projectors.
I'll try not to
I mean, I
steal
sunk it down a little bit, but it works perfectly, and it gives you two sides to it. I mean, look, I put that
like the other side
curiosity.
too. You just, yeah, it works good.
Yeah,
Works good on the other side here. Got a
and usually,
stone.
look, in fact, if you stay there, I'm going to go and change the lights, and you see how the effect is. Right, I'm just going downstairs to change the light, and you see the different effect of how the room looks so different. Because I've used those changeable lights and connected it up to the computer. So if I go and change the light box to another colour, let's do yellow. Right. And the whole room will change because of that.
Yeah, I know. I always like yellow. It's a soft light, you know.
Because I want to do that because I want to use the yellows and the green as well, because green is a colour that is not so used so much in this game. So look at the colour, look at the way it changes the effect of the room. I mean, look, that's the pink. That is the pink kitchen unit, but it's yellow. That's the pink. That's the pink cooker. It's yellow. It just makes them stand out so differently.
Right.
So from this side, it's glowing yellow now.
Oh. Yes, it's very nice. The shots. So.
Yeah. So that I just looked. I looked at that. I was just looking at the doors because this is the bunker to my TARDIS, and on one side of it's got the gap, and I wanted to fill the gap up. I did want to slot the fire, like the cooker in there and everything, but it just didn't work. So I just put it down like this, and the colour, the lighting from all of those lights going around the place just makes it different feel each time.
Where the fucking go? Where?
Okay. So that colour has come up lovely, and just the drinks sitting there nicely as well. Everything sits in there nicely. Again, I'm out of budget.
And you're out of budget.
Yeah, I've got about 10% budget left. But I like to keep 10% budget.
Actually, that's actually quite a bit. 10% goes a long way. Goes a long way.
But there's a lot of light budget in this. I did the 50 lights, and I did loads of the extra things that light up.
Right. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's come out nice.
Yes, it has.
But I just wanted to use the giant chimney. You know, I wanted to use it, but I didn't want to have stairs that walk down inside of it. So I just had to sit there and go, how can I do it without having loads of stairs? So yeah, come out nice. The lighting, I'm happy with the lighting. Because that lighting does downstairs, it's lovely, and it lights this up all. I mean, that's weird, that's the yellow one, but it's lit up that kitchen area, amazing, and then it gives it a subtle different colour to the other bit. And the game show works brilliantly with that one, because I put on the other one, the beast of whatever one, and the other projector, but this one looks the best with the game show.
Well done!
So we've
You
done.
found the tub! I can't say that for
Right.
many
It's
of
done,
the
and it's
moonshiners
double
who come
XP
through
tomorrow,
here.
and I've got rid of a load of
Keep
weight on
filling
my
it
horse.
with venom now. Your mother
Now
would
I'm
be
going
proud.
to collect loads and loads of Squishy brains. Not that I'm fussed about levels, but if it's a double XP thing, you're not going to say, no thank you. Yes, I'm going to use that a lot more with the changeable lights and the kitchen, because you can make the kitchen any colour you want.
Right. Agree.
Oh shit, you know what I've not put in this base? I've not put a cryo freezer. Really? What does cryo freezer come under? Utility advantage.
Well, you don't see angry, sizable salamanders do that every day.
Oh yeah, yeah. What I don't get is I've got the cryo freezer right, and I've got Scorchby's brains in there, but they're already turning. Why are they turning? God.
Destroyed stills are not good for making moonshine. Need I say
Oh
more?
yes, yeah. I don't even place pets anymore.
I do right at the end. Usually, I'll save one spot for the pet.
Yeah.
But then when I want to go and build, I'm gonna have to make sure to freaking destroy the pet first, just to. Especially when you're trying to fine tune things, you're not a freak fan no more, and you're
Yeah.
gonna mess with get all some adoptions and land into you. Pisses me off. Guess we better be pissed off than pissed off.
I got 3 brains out of that one, so that's better than that. Yeah, I was really happy with that door, because I just thought, because I wanted to use the doors to fill up spaces, you know, the doors that got interesting things on them. So I just sat to the doors and I thought, oh, the alien door. And I looked at it and I thought, oh, I can put a TV in there. I put the other TV in there, surrounded by the jukebox, and that looks really stupid. Hold on, let's check the projectors.
It's really muffled.
I don't know, it's just my connection.
Now it's better.
Yeah.
Maybe you're talking too close to the microphone. That's what I was hearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's much better.
But I think I'm going to be using that a lot more.
I don't see why not.
That alien door.
How something new comes out.
Yeah. This time it's
If all that happens, then they'll give us a big screen TV, you know. They'll give us a nice big flat screen.
Yeah. Probably.
I never understood why they haven't yet. I guess it's because of the retro thing, being, you know, retro.
Yeah, everything's sort of 50s, 60s style, isn't it? Yeah.
Retro futuristic.
Yeah, I'm going to switch back.
See that car in the Atom shop there? See that new car in the Atom shop? That wrecked up one? That race car. I know you could do something with that.
Where was that? I've never seen that.
It's in that brand new bundle. It's not. It's an old car. It doesn't have no wheels on it. Doesn't have a hood on it. I know you can use it.
I might have bought it already. Oh yes, I own it. Yeah, I haven't tried it. The rusty cherry box. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I bought that straight away because I liked the gas station canopy as well, because I thought you could build something good around that.
And there's still
It's not running out anytime soon. I'll get my Atoms here next
we
week.
can
So.
collect. Is there any reason why you're not protecting
Yeah, I
the
just
still?
need to
Once I get my new
this
movie.
time.
Yeah, so I had to purchase some atoms to get this kit that I got. That nice. I like it. Fine.
Yes, so do I. I'm getting to a point where camps look really nice, but they would look spectacular if I had 20% more budget. Just 20% would give me the leeway to make things look really nice.
I would like to see, like we were talking about a couple of years ago, they were talking about, if you have more than one camp, you may be able to get rid of one of your camps for double budget in another one. So they did that. I'd like that.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant. I don't know why they limit it to, I mean, in theory, you could carry on buying camps and making new camps. I don't know why they have a limit on the amount of camps you can have.
They do. Tens of the ones.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't know why.
It was only a limit of 6 before, because of servers.
But you've only
know
got
it's
one
right.
up and running at the same time at the time.
It's got to remember all these camps, I guess. It's for the reason we got budget is so that
I suppose
we
I
have a
suppose
lot
when
of
they
amount
come
of
at-
space for each person that plays the game.
Yeah.
You know, if you get unlimited, you're going to have somebody eating up a lot of other space that they could be saving for something else.
Yeah.
You know,
Excuse me?
I don't
Bossy
know
Crab's
exact
duties.
I
things
suppose
of
when
that,
it
but I think
goes
I
on
just,
to the new engine,
attacked.
when it goes onto the new engine, that might be a possibility.
yeah, that's what they're talking. We went to
Yeah.
a whole bunch of different options that, you know, it'll clean the game up a lot. It'll fix a lot of
I
things.
don't
that,
think-
you know, quicker and quicker.
I don't think I'll ever stop playing this, but I'm sure I'll start playing it less. Again, you know.
You were
my
gone
worst
for
thing was-
3 or 4 months. You were gone after we did Rage.
Oh, that's because that wasn't because of the game, that was because of me feeling like shit. Yeah, feeling sorry for myself.
Yeah, I understand that. So.
No, I'm still in that kind of thing. I've got counselling. I'm having counselling at the minute, once a week. Video counselling. Trying to boost myself up, you know.
Hey, it makes you feel better. That's what you gotta do. You know what's gonna make you feel better? What's not?
Yeah, I just gotta get some exercise today because keep saying I'm gonna go swimming, I'm gonna go swimming, I'm gonna go swimming because my arms are fucked and my arm, the less I do, the more fucked they're getting.
Right.
And the less I'm gonna be able to work. And I know that work gives me I hate working, but it gives you purpose, it gives you gratification when you job well done, sort of thing. You know what I mean? Even if nobody else congratulates you, you know you've done it right.
You know it. Your body feels better too if you're active.
Yeah. Oh my god! Oh my god! I'll just take this picture and show you send a picture of this. You know the purpley pink of the alien door?
Yeah.
Well, I've just matched it with the colour of with the darkest. There you go. I just sent it. I've matched it with the darkest purple, the dimmest purple.
Okay.
So that is the pink kitchen, but it's made it all pink.
It's still pink. It's purplish pink, but pink. I like it.
Well, I like the fact. I just like the fact that I changed the colour of it, and it changes the whole room, the whole building. It's brilliant. The fact that I'm going to be using that a lot more. Because the only thing with those lights is you've got to connect power to them.
You have the my favorite light merge lately was the White Spring Spouting, and I merged a bug zapper into it.
The White Spring what?
The White Springs, the fountain.
Mm.
And
the bug stuff. Do you know what?
Bug zapper fit it.
I see in a lot of your camps with your build and everything, you do use fountains. I never do. Never do.
I like
I'm stuck on that too clean a look. You know what I mean? Your camps, when I see them and there's all this greenery and there's all that, I'm like, it looks really good, but for me, I can't get my head around building that way.
That's what I like about your build. You're not the same as mine. You're different. Gives me ideas, inspires me.
When I look at yours and I go, how the fuck have you built this? You know, I can see how you built it, but I'm like, how the fuck did you think of this? You know what I mean?
A lot of my shit that I think of is this latest one I did with the on 3 ponds, that one. That's my headache because I'm used to symmetry. If it's on the right, it needs to be on the left. So
yes,
when we look at my camp, there's a lot of symmetry.
Yeah.
There's always a set of windows. There's always something in the middle. I always have a centerpiece. Try to have a centerpiece.
Yeah, mine is that. I mean, if you look at the rooms, that if there's something on one side, there has to be something on the other side to balance it.
Yeah.
If it's not balanced, to me it doesn't feel right.
And I'll be truthful with my volumes and shit. I love an overgrown. I've always had a dream of like. Did you ever play Uncharted 3?
I can't believe my eyes. If
Yes.
I had teardrops,
When they come through the jungle and they open it up and they see that whole city.
Yeah.
You know, that's just like a dream for me to come across something like that.
Yes.
You know? And so I could,
Yeah. Most disappointing thing was watching the film of that after playing Enchanted. I was like, this film's shit.
Yeah. So I like that kind of. I want to build something like that.
Yeah.
There's just enough budget for a lot of that stuff. But
yeah. Budget and space.
I want to do things with these walkways. I wish we had some angled walkways too, like corners and shit that were like rounded.
Yes, I would like half floors triangle ways. So instead of down the middle, from corner to corner, that kind of look, half a floor. You know, because if you had that kind of half a floor, you could. It's like a basic triangle, and if you had the walls to match and everything, it would be perfect. It would just give you so much more scope to do things.
You know what would give variety to is if they took away the color schemes and put a color chart in the game, so you could make anything any color you wanted it. You know, on the color chart, like, you know, spectrum. If they're doing like Gran Turismo, you got a car and you can paint it any color you want.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to pay for it. In this game, they charge you for a countertop that's blue, a countertop that's white, a countertop that's pink. They
just
you for all
rehash it, don't they? They just rehash it for the seasons.
Different color. With different color.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I know this new season's got a new kitchen in it. It's just blue. It's a blue kitchen or something.
If they can think of new things to come out with, why don't they just throw us stuff that they already have, you know, they have all the code written for everything from Fallout 3, Fallout